anything like that, because we're all here for you guys. So with that being said, I'm pretty much going to go over what was posted on the team page. But if you have questions, you can drop them in the comments and one of us will try to answer them. So first of all, I know a lot of people have asked if, if the signing up a distributor for $49 is still open, and it's not, but you can still sign up a distributor. I believe it's now from the 12th, and they will still get $50 back. So that's huge. So basically they'll be signing up for $50. And that's a good way to market it. It's not that, I mean, technically they're $99, but they just have to get their 6 customers. And then they'll get the $50 back and their $150 shopping spree. So that's super exciting. And we sign up people all the time for $99. So don't be discouraged that that bonus has kind of not there right now. Another super exciting thing is the pick 2 for $49. So those products consist of our Skinny Brew, our Keto Coffee, our Keto Tea, Reds Jar, Hydrate, Cleanse, Confanzia, Hair, Skin, and Nails, TFX, Carb Control, BFF, and Lash and Brow Serum, and the Forming Neck Serum, and Illuminating Face Pads. So these are like most of our most popular items. So it's a great way to get people interested who maybe were on the fence, or like people love a good deal, especially right now. So this can be a really good tool for you. Remember, if you got on, just mute yourself. So the bonuses for ranking to Diamond through Ambassador are also still there. So that's super exciting. Now is the time to push. Mark did make a comment that they weren't even going to extend them this month, but they did because of the coronavirus, everything going on, people needing more money. So just be so sure that you push hard this month, because they probably won't be there next month and you just don't want to miss that. Like I said, we still have the $50 cash bonus for new DTs. That's extended. So this is all through enrolled from March 25th through April 12th, like I said. And then the pick 2, and there's still free shipping on orders over $99. So that's really nice. And I believe there's another deal, and I cannot remember it off the top of my head, but if it's an order over 200 or more, Stacy, do you know? Is it 10%?
So did you already talk about free shipping?
Yep, for $99.
Okay. Yep, so they can double up, you guys, like kind of like if you go to Kohl's and you have like I'm like really up on my end. I don't know if I am on your guys, but $200 and they get 10% back, or they get 10% off.
That's what I thought. Yep, I just didn't want to say it.
Don't ask me information questions. Ask her.
Yeah, sorry. So yeah, so that's a super good deal. Yeah, and these are just, there's going to be so many different ways to promote these. And a girl on my team, Mallory, she sent a really good story in our group message today on just like a simple little story to promote. And so I'm sure some of those are going to be coming up. And if you guys have any, if you want to drop them like in our group chat, it's really nice if we share this stuff with each other, because we don't have to recreate the wheel. And we really, like, we're a team, so we can help each other without feeling like we're like stealing each other's ideas. You know, we're here to help each other and make things easier. So that's about all I got.
Okay, you want me to go?
Take it away.
Okay. So first of all, I'm super excited that all of you guys are on here, because I know a lot of you are like brand new, and you probably are just like she said, overwhelmed, and you just don't really know what's going on. So it's super important to plug into these Zooms that we do for you guys, because you're always going to learn something from it. Even if you've been in for a while, like I'm always getting on every Zoom I can, because you're always going to learn something. So I'm super excited for you guys. And then, so I'm going to kind of go over like stuff for like newbies. Because because I know, like I said, we do have several on tonight. So your first step is going to be to get your $150 shopping spree. I'm sure you guys, your leader, your enroller has told you about that. How you're going to earn that is just enroll 6 customers in 30 days. It's like super simple. I know that can seem like at first you're like, oh my gosh, I have no clue, but just doing the tasks that your leader gives you every day, posting every day, sending those messages, and all of that. Sorry, I just got distracted. Yes. So your first goal is to get those 6 customers. And if you're going for a bonus, even if you've been in for a while, you need 6 customers personally enrolled to you that have not been moved or placed anywhere else to get that bonus. So 6 customers in 30 days, that's your very first goal, like before anything else. Once you get that $150 shopping spree, if you signed up in, was it the 25th of March, and they're extending this through the 12th of April, like Sammy just said, you're going to get $50 back. So a lot of you signed up for $50. You're literally going to get that money back once you earn your shopping spree. So it's super crucial that you do that, because not only the 150 in free product, like sure, you can get whatever you want and use it, but you guys, you can also get coffee, greens on the go, hydrate, reds, whatever it is that you can sell as samples and then start making a profit. So like, you don't have to just wait on your monthly commissions check to make money. One of the huge ways that we make money, and Kara talks about this all the time, she paid like $4,000 off on her truck in sample cash. So if you are thinking that you have to wait until next month or whenever to get paid, no, you can get paid right now. Just sell samples. And so when you get that $150 shopping spree, if you need to sell them as samples, that's awesome. But if you want to use the products and get results, that is awesome too, because as we know, like getting your own results and proving to people that you're using the products and that you love the products that you're using and you're seeing results with them, that is only going to like up your sales. People want to see you use the products and take the products. That's why every morning you'll see it, most of us leaders, we make our coffee on our Instagram story, link it to Facebook, and you're going to see us do that every single morning because people want to see you taking the product. So you're going to get $50 cash back. So like Sammy said, the 2 for $49 is also for distributors. So if you guys want to order products and keep it on your auto shipment, I mean, I should probably check with Katie first before I say this, but I think if you just keep it on your auto shipment, then you're always going to get those products for $49 unless you change that, right? Yeah. So yeah. So you're going to get those products for $49 for, like someone said, if you order just say the Confianza and the coffee, then you can order that for 10 years, someone said, and get it for $49 for like ever. So they've literally never done that before. So if you, you should really take advantage of that because they've never ever done that before. And then when you first sign up, so your first goal is to get those 6 customers, but when you first sign up, you're also going to get 7 sample packs. The sample packs are 3 Skinny Brew. Each one comes with 3, and you're going to get 4 physical ones mailed to you and 3 credits online. And I know the credits is a little bit confusing if you're just starting out, but basically all you need is their email address, their phone number, and their shipping address. And once you get that, they pay you the money. That is your money to keep, do whatever you want with, and then you're going to go to your It Works sample app. So you need to download, it's just IW sample. You're going to download that, and then you'll have 3 credits already there. And so you'll just put in that information, and It Works is going to send them those samples. And that is also new They just started that at conference in February. Yeah, the end of or beginning of February. And it's life-changing. It's so much fun to send samples now because you don't have to go to the post office. You can just click buttons and It Works is going to send them those samples. So I think that was all I had for like just getting started, just the basics of what you're going to want to know when you get started. Was I supposed to go over? I think I was going to show you guys steps to success. Do you want me to share my screen? Hold on.
Yeah, if you want to, or like Katie can go over steps to success because she's gonna show
Yeah.
eSuite the Ruby anyway. So
Okay, yeah, you do that.
I have it pulled up, Morgan. The only other thing that I wanted to say on that stuff was corporate's doing like a cash giveaway. I don't know how often or how much. It's like $50 to $500. Morgan, do you want to say the details about that?
Yeah, so if you enroll a customer from now until the 12th, just one customer, you're gonna get automatically put in this drawing, and the entire company, they're gonna give out they said thousands of dollars. I don't know if they're giving 50 people money. You're either gonna get $50 or $500 or $100. Yeah, 50 winners up to 5,000. So all you have to do is enroll one customer and you're going to get entered into that drawing and could win $500. Obviously, you want to enroll more customers than one. The more you enroll, that's how many times you'll be put in the drawing. So thank you, Katie, because I totally forgot about that.
I did too.
Everything. There was so much today, you guys. Like Sammy said earlier, like, don't be afraid to feel overwhelmed because we were too. We were like, what the heck just happened? Like literally felt like that emoji with its brains exploding out of its head. So someone asked in the chat, do you sell samples of $20 for 3? Yes. How you can say it is that is 3 samples, including no shipping, no tax, nothing like that. For $20, there's no commitments either. Obviously, it's cheaper if they sign up as a loyal customer, but that price is based off what it would be if they ordered as a retail customer. And then, like, if you're promoting it all week and then on Friday you want to be like, hey, I'm having a sample sale. I'm giving 10% off. I'm giving 20% off. You can sell them for whatever you want to sell them for. Like, one of my really good friends wanted to try it during all this stuff, and I'm like, I'm not getting out to like give her a sample of it. So I was like, PayPal me $10 and I'll send it to you in the mail. So you know what, like, you guys can decide. But yes, I do normally I do that too, Stacey. I'll do 3 for 20 or 6 for 35, and I just say that, and I say which works best for you, and people will buy them if they really want them. All right, so moving forward here, I'm gonna try to share my screen, you guys. Hopefully you guys can see now. Are we good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yeah, you're good.
so I'm gonna go over like going Ruby, and I don't know if any of you guys really know what that means even, but you guys should all be familiar with your eSuite here. So whenever you log in, go to Document Library right up here, and how you can find this is you can type in anything, or you can use the options on the left, but I'm gonna type in steps, and I've already done this, but then you just click download. So right here, you guys, this is exactly what Sammy and Morgan are talking about. So whenever you first get started, you sign up, like, ta-da, step number 1. In the long run, you have to either have 150 personal volume or an 80 BV auto ship to become commission qualified. So all the top leaders in here run an 80 BV auto ship. Honestly, we all probably run a higher auto ship than that because we all use the products. Most of our husbands and our children and everybody uses the products. So by doing that, that's like insuring your check, because if you are close and have returns, your 80 BV auto ship, your personal order every month will just insure you, pay it every month, and gives you the products your highest results. You can be a product of the products, because your results will sell better than anyone else's. The next thing on here that you'll see on the steps is, yeah.
You can't see the steps to success. You have to stop sharing this and then go share that other.
I thought I did. Let's see.
I mean, I can't. I don't know if anyone else can.
Here, let me try it again. Anyone? Yes, no, nod your head.
Mm-mm.
No? What the heck?
You have to have it like pulled up, and then when you go to share, it will give you like an option to share it. Does that make
Yeah, it says it is. New share.
I see your document library now.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says document library, but that's
Yeah.
all I can see.
Yeah, but we can't see the steps to success.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I know how to fix that then. Sorry, you guys. I'll keep talking. So the next thing that you do after you get your ADBV auto ship though is you are going to get your fish flow customers. Are we good? Okay. So right here you can see I'm like pointing to it on my computer. You guys can't see me pointing, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 low customers. If you signed up after the 25th of last month and before the 12th of this month, you get $50 cash money, you get $150 shopping spree, and you get product rewards. So then what do you do next? Like, okay, I've got my 6 customers, I'm ready to rock and roll. You're going to go Ruby. That is what you do next. So to go Ruby, you need to have 3 other distributors on your team, and you need to have 2,000 group volume. I know that sounds super overwhelming. It's a big number for everyone, but just remember, it's fun. You're not alone in this. We're all together. So right down here on the steps to success, it's going to ask you questions to kind of like get the juices flowing about like, how am I going to do this? So you guys can go through this. I'm not going to go over everything, but you guys can see it, right? It's on your document library. Go to steps to success, and this will help you find people. I'm just going to pull up the Ruby rank chart here real quickly. That's the same thing that was on that last page right there. You need 3 distributors. So if you, or you obviously, you need 3 other distributors underneath of you in that 2,000 group volume. You can have your mom in one of those boxes. You can have your husband. You can have your boyfriend. You can have your sister. You can have your best friend. You can have your coworker. You can have a stranger from Instagram, a stranger from Facebook, your mom's aunt's boyfriend's daughter. Like, it doesn't matter, you guys. You just need 3 people in those boxes. And then whenever they get their 6 loyal customers and you help them do that and you continue to grow, that's how you're going to grow your check. So do you guys see the number on there? If you go Ruby, you're going to average $474 a month, not including your $150 shopping spree if you're just getting started, not including your $50 bonus if you're getting started, not including your sample cash if you're getting started. Are you guys catching the drift here? Like, you are unlocking how to get paid. And it is so simple. And then the next thing, I'm really going to blow your guys' mind. So like, what do you do after that? You keep doing the same thing. Do you guys see this? A diamond makes $2,000 a month on average, not including all those other things. But what do you guys see on here? I see a ruby here. I see a ruby here. I see a ruby here. You just keep going Ruby, and you just keep helping people go Ruby. Like, it's not complicated. Some of us are looking at triple diamond charts, presidential ambassador diamond charts, and it's like, holy cow. I don't even know that many people, like that many people don't even live in my town for some of you guys, like, not kidding. But that's the beauty of social media. So I think that pretty much covers everything. After you get your customers, you want to go Ruby, and you want to do this as fast as you can. There's no right or wrong to it. Everyone does this a different way. I didn't enroll a single customer. I just signed up because I wanted to use the product. So I didn't enroll a customer or distributor for like 10 or 11 months. And guess what, you guys? If I would have started 10 or 11 months sooner, I would be a lot further along than I am right now. So by one token, like, don't get discouraged if it's taking you a while. You just have to find the people that want it, but also don't just sit there and do nothing. You have to do something. You have to get the ball rolling, or nothing's going to happen and get started. So that's all I have on that with going Ruby. If anyone has any questions, drop them in the chat. And then one other thing, I'm like the super organized one, like analytical on our team. So do you guys, drop this in the chat when Stacey's going next. Do you guys want me to create an album on Max a Wrap with story and post ideas for the 2 for $49? Okay. So I will create an album rather than putting that all in the chat. We'll just create an album on Max a Wrap.
Yes.
I love it. Thank you, Katie. Katie is our green. If you don't know what color you are, you guys, I don't even know what the test is called. Katie probably knows, but drop a link for that, Katie. Do some research and see what the color is and drop a link so they can find out their colors. I'm red. I like money. If you tell me something's free, I'm like, yes, let's go. And sometimes that gets in the way, but most times it just feels really good. Okay, so I'm going to talk about goal setting and time management. I do want to touch on what KK said about just about like if you don't shoot straight out the gate and your goal isn't to go diamond right, you know, in your first 3 months, like that is okay. You guys, my first time in the business, it took me like a year to go Ruby. And I had to teach myself everything. Whereas now it's like, we're giving you all of these resources. We want to be able to have you guys do all these things 10 times faster than any of us did it. You know, it took Kara 4 years to get to presidential, whereas now people are going presidential in a year just because they can, because there's all these resources. So jump on as many Zooms as you can and just know that it's all in God's timing and it'll all come together. You just have to stay consistent. Okay, so goal setting. You guys, goal setting is so fun. We often do these things called dream boards at the beginning of the year. But if this is the beginning, I'm sorry, I'm 8 months pregnant. So if I get like winded, that's why. I'm just like I'm out of shape and 8 months pregnant. I should say that. But I'm going to grab my water just in the case that I need to take a sip. Bear with me. Okay. If this is the beginning of your adventure with It Works, I highly encourage you to kind of just make just a little dream board or like goal sheet or a Pinterest board or whatever it is, and kind of put some things out there that you can purchase monetarily or that you can see in your future. So for me, the reason why the second reason, this is my second time in the business, okay? So reassure yourself that if this is another MLM that you've been into, the first 5 or 17 of them that you've been in have failed, I promise you, it's not the businesses that you join, it's your work ethic and just your willingness to make it work, okay? So if you stick with it and you are super consistent, this can work for you, but you have to make the decision for that. So this is my second time. And so the second time I joined, I had he was like 5 months old, but he ate a crap ton of formula. And I was like, formula is outrageous. And we were living paycheck to paycheck. And I know that's not everybody's deal, but for us it was. And I dealt with finances on my own. Not that my husband's not capable of it. I just am anal about it. So we were living so paycheck to paycheck. And I was like, I just need to make like $200 a month to pay for formula and pay for diapers. Like that's all we need. Well, then I started doing that. And then I was like, well, now that I'm doing that, I need to set another goal or else I'm just going to get comfortable with those things, right? With gas and groceries and these little tiny goals that you make. I was like, I kind of want to go and save up for a Costco couch. So I'm sitting on my Costco couch, you guys. I walked into Costco. Actually, I ran because I called and they said it was the last one in Costco. And I put that on a debit card and I brought it home. We put it together and we love it. It's like our jungle gym for my kids. I have a 5-year-old and 1-year-old and like, I don't even have to pay for gymnastics. I'm like, go put Alexa on and jump on the couch. And then I was like, well, why don't we just pay off all of our credit card debt or like see how close we could get to it? You guys, by my month 9 in the business, just because I set these tiny goals that seemed super, some of them were a stretch, like the credit cards. And Katie helped me with that, just with like figuring out which ones to pay off and stuff. We paid $16,000 of credit card debt last year. And then it was like, okay, now what? So you can do the things. You just have to set tiny goals, reach those tiny goals. And then what you should do is have some really big ones that are like far out there. Okay. Like I never thought we would be like looking into building homes and saving money for that. But we're at that point where it's like, we got to dream bigger. We got to stretch ourselves. We have to do this, this, and this. So small goals and big goals. Okay. So let's talk about charting for a minute. Katie just talked about Ruby. She talked about Emerald. She talked about Diamond. And for some of us, you're like, I'm going to go ambassador. I'm going to do it. And then you're like, oh my God, ambassador has like, I don't even know how many distributors. I'm not there yet. Like I'm going triple diamond, but I'm not at the point where I'm like, I'm going ambassador, you know, like I know I'll get there one day, but I'm not breaking that down yet because it still scares me. So Kara has no choice. That's her next step. So you want to break it down. Okay. So if you're like, okay, I'm brand new to this, but I know I want to go Ruby by the end of May, I need to have 3 distributors, and I also need to have 2,000 in volume. So you break up that 2,000 by 60 days, and whatever that is, say it's 40, I'm bad at math, then you break that up and you're like, okay, I can put in 1 customer a day until the end of May. And the cool part is when you start building a team, it's so much fun, you guys, because you're not in it alone. I mean, you're not in it alone because you have your upline, your sideline, and all the other people. But when you start building a team, you get to pour into others. And I will be the first one to say, I never saw myself as a leader. I never wanted to do this for others. I was very selfish at the beginning. And I think that that's something that we all start to make money for ourselves. Okay, drop a 1 if you're like, I'm ready for that paycheck, okay? It is okay to be selfish in the beginning, but at some point in the business, it becomes about your customers and helping others. It becomes about helping people on your team reach their goals too. Okay, I'm glad some of y'all are being honest. If you didn't drop a 1, you a liar. I'm kidding. Okay, the next thing, set your goal as the background on your phone. It's so much fun to have that daily reminder, to have all of those things. For a really long time, it was 10 grand. When I joined the second time, my husband was like, okay, I'll be on board if you make 10 grand a month. And have I done that yet? No. But have I stopped? No. Because if I don't make 10 grand by the next month, I don't care. I'm close to it, you know, like maybe, who knows? But every month can get a little bit closer. But just because I haven't hit that goal, it doesn't mean that I completely stop. And I'll be the first one to say, the only way you can fail this business or anything in life is if you quit. Okay? Why do people stop losing weight? Because they start making brownies. Why do people stop gaining muscle? Because they stop working out. They quit at it, right? Why do people stop making money? Because they quit their job. I don't know. But the only way you can fail at this is if you legit quit. If you're like, I'm going to stop posting, I'm going to cancel my eSuite, take that off the table. If you are brand new into this and you joined yesterday or you joined today, I'm so proud of you for pushing submit, but take quitting off the table. Set your goals. Know that they're going to happen in time. And if they don't happen in your timing, it's okay. It's going to happen eventually. And that is the beauty in the business. I've been trying to go triple diamond, you guys, for a year. Has it stopped me? Has it slowed me down? No, I show up every single day for my business because I know that 1 month will be the month, right? Okay, write yourself notes to remind you. Put it on sticky notes. I'm going triple. I'm going Ruby. I'm going diamond. If you want to go ambassador one day, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I am ambassador. I don't care what your reminders are, but those daily affirmations will remind you that you can do it, especially in those moments that you're discouraged and that your hosted posts aren't working and that you haven't signed a loyal in a week. I have been there. It happens. Pick yourself up. Read that note, girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever kind of friend you are, and let's go. Put your charts on your fridge, okay? Have one on your, where's my clipboard? I've lost my, I don't even know. Guys, I'm sitting in a world of notes over here. But put your chart on your fridge and then also put it like in your notes, okay? And if you don't have it, put it on your phone and whatever. I don't know, whatever works for you. And then the last thing I want to tell you about goal setting is look in the mirror and tell yourself that you're this every single day. When I was going diamond last year, you guys, I would look in the mirror and I'd be like, I'm going to go diamond. I'm going to go diamond. I'm going to go diamond. The next month, it was double diamond. Yeah, guess what I've said every single day that I look in the mirror, okay? It's not what I'm getting paid. It's not what I was last month. It's what I'm going to. It's the goal I have for myself, all right? So just like when I tell myself, I'm 120 pounds, I'm 120 pounds. It might never happen, but I might as well look at myself in the mirror and say, I'm 120 pounds, right? Okay, time management. Ugh, drop a 2 if your world has been rocked in the past few weeks. Okay? Because I know I'm not alone, y'all. I used to work from, I'm used to working from home, but I'm not used to having my husband home. So it's been a complete crazy 10 days with having him home as well. Or maybe you teach your kids full time now because you're a homeschool mom, all right? Maybe you lost your job and that's the reason why you joined. Whatever your reason is, you're here for a reason, and you want to be able to use your time like so intentionally. So right now is the time for you to figure out what slot of your day you're going to have working your business. Because I can tell you, for me, and it's always going to be like a different thing for different people. Some people are working full time. Like Serena works 40 hours, God knows what, as a nurse right now. Okay. And I also have Mackenzie, who's a security guard in a hospital. Like there's people who aren't still working and they still show up for Zooms and they still check our message thread and they're still enrolling and still posting every single day. So take the excuses off the table and know that setting aside time for your business, no matter what part of that day is, like for me right now, usually when I'm not this far along pregnant, because I'm so tired in the morning and at night, but I usually like to wake up at like 6 o'clock, pour into my business, do my daily stuff for myself, take care of my business, because I do also, I am a leader. So I am asking or answering questions and teaching newbies and all these things during the day. And that's another challenge, that when you start your team, you're not only working for you, but you're working for the other people too. So you have to show up for them as well. Don't worry about that if you're a newbie. Just get your 6 loyal customers, then we can talk about you going with you. Okay, I don't want to overwhelm anybody. But be super intentional with your time. So look at your days ahead of yourself. And there's days, you guys, where it hits 8 p.m. and I'm like, OMG, I hardly posted today, or I hardly did this. Drop a 3 if you've had 11 p.m. and you're like, holy moly, I forgot to do this, 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 and this. What can I do for my business? Planning ahead is everything. Okay, start a Pinterest board for It Works stories. That's like my biggest thing. Start a photo album in your photos and start following top leaders that have really great stories and that you can repeat. You guys, just like, I don't know, one of us said, it's not about reinventing the wheel. It's about copying the right cats and continuing to do what they're doing. Set alarms and reminders. A lot of girls on my team are like, their kids are jumping off the walls, yet they're like, this is mommy's 10 minutes to post. This is mommy's 10 minutes to message out. This is mommy's 10 minutes, whatever. Like and tell your kids and your husbands or your wives, literally, like, this is why I'm doing this, because one of the biggest things you'll battle at the beginning of the business is the closest people to you are going to be your biggest skeptics. I've had to have lots of conversations with my husband saying, if we want to do these things, then you're going to have to like go play video games at night, or we're going to have to not watch Tiger King 24 hours a day or whatever, because there ain't no BB in TV. I don't even know. The last time you guys, I literally turn my TV on and I'm like, okay, cool, Nick Jr. Like, I don't even know what's on TV anymore, right? I don't spend time on TV anymore unless I got everything I needed done that day. And I've signed 17 loyal customers, which let's talk about the last time I did that in a day. Never. Jump on working Zooms as much as you can. Make sure that you carve out time for your business. I swear to God, that is the one thing I can tell you is plan ahead, know where you're going, be prepared, and show up every single day. I'm going to give it to Brooke because y'all know I can talk forever. I did make notes just in case you were wondering, because we all know I have an issue with talking. All right, go, Brooke.
Hey guys. Oh gosh, of course my internet connection's unstable. Okay, I'm good. We're good. Okay, so now you have all those tips on like what you need to do, like that you need to enroll these customers, you need to go Ruby. And now you're probably wondering how to enroll customers and how to enroll distributors. So I'm going to go over a couple different ways, and then I'm going to go over a main way that works for me and a ton of other people on our team. And I'll go into a little depth, but I also have trainings out there. So we call it our 6 list. So I work Instagram and Facebook. I mainly work Facebook, but I do work Instagram. And what I do on Instagram is I am interacting every single day. So you want to be replying to people's stories. You want to be liking people's posts, because then they're going to start seeing your stuff when you're posting. So you want to get into those inboxes asking like, hey, where'd you get those clothes from? Swipe up on their stories and say, where'd you get that? Or ask for what they made for dinner, like what's the recipe. And then the next thing is posting. So you want to post in your story every single day, you guys. This is where a lot of my customers do come from. I have my Instagram stories connected to Facebook, so that I don't have to do on both, and it just automatically goes to my Facebook from Instagram. And you want to be posting about our products, the business, and your life, you guys. Don't just spam everyone with it works stuff. You also want to include your life. I know we're all stuck at home, but you're still probably like doing the laundry, making food, going on walks, working out, whatever you guys like to do. Maybe it's puzzles, or if you're having to have a drink at night, post about that. Just don't overwhelm people with it work stuff. Include your life too, so that you're showing that you're a real person. I know some people like to share fashion stuff, so you can do that as well. The next thing is messaging. So important that you are messaging people for customers, and distributors. So when I have followers, I message them. I ask them if they want to be a product tester or a distributor, or if they want to make a post for me, which I'm going to talk about host posts in just a minute. And then our next thing is following up. And so when you get people interested and they don't order right away, that is totally normal, you guys. I've had people not order for over a year, but I keep following up with them and just making sure that I am talking to them and just being their friend, because when they're ready, they'll order. The next thing is adding to your network. If you guys are just posting to the same people every single day, you're probably not going to add new distributors or new customers. You have to be adding new people every day so that you're getting those new customers and new distributors. And then the last thing is personal development, which I won't go into too much, but you guys can read a book, watch a YouTube video, just search like motivational. It'll be different with the ranks that you go through. So if you're brand new, just start with like a 5-minute motivational thing in the morning, or writing out affirmations, just anything like that, and then start reading books eventually. I'm still working on it. I do my own stuff, but okay, so that is our 6 list. And then you guys, my favorite thing to just do everything is called Host to Post. I'm sure you guys have all seen it. If you're brand new, probably not, but I mainly do Host to Post on Facebook. I might have, if we have time, I might have Katie go over Instagram just like at the end. But so what it is you're pretty much having somebody post on their wall for you. So yeah, you can post about our products, like we can post about our products all the time, but we're posting like to the same people. Obviously we're still adding to our network, but we want to get into other people's networks, so then it's growing your own. Host to Post is literally doing everything. It's doing our whole 6 list. So we are doing a giveaway this month for our team, for Kara's whole team. If you haven't seen her post, go look her up, or if you don't know where to find it, you can ask your Diamond and Up leader, and they can tag you in it. It's just $5 to get in, and we're doing 4 different giveaways. We're doing $250 cash the first week, Louis Vuitton or $1,000 cash the second, $250 the third, and then a MacBook or $900 cash the 4th week. That is amazing, you guys. We're giving away so much. You guys can pick which one you want to post about. I know people's networks are different. And then you'll just pay that $5 to Kara so you can post about it. And oh gosh, my friggin' internet. So how I do it, you guys, is if you are Facebook friends with me, I made a post tonight. I said, next Friday, I'm giving away $250 cash. If you want to be entered, just drop your middle name below for an entry. And then I put in parentheses, and I just said, I'm going to message you to confirm your entry, just because I've had some people not be nice about it. But so I just put that, so I'm confirming that I'm going to be messaging them to confirm their entry. And then I just leave it alone for a little bit and let people start commenting, and I just let it keep growing. And then I'll go and message like 5 people at a time, so that it's not overwhelming for you, because host posts can be overwhelming, but don't let it be, because it's going to do amazing things for your business. So then once people start commenting, then I'll go and message them saying like, hey, thanks for your comment on my giveaway post. All you have to do is simply post this post for me and you'll get an entry. And you can either have them tag you or not. I don't think it really matters. I think it's all about your mindset, if they're going to work or not. So I have them post. I don't have them tag me, just because personally I don't want them to. And then once they post, I have trainings on this too, so I'm not going to go too into depth, but I'll save it. I'll write it down on a tracker sheet, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. And then you guys, their friends and family are going to start seeing that post and start commenting on it. So then you're going to start adding them as friends and then messaging them. So you're growing your network. So you're adding a ton of new friends, and you are getting so many more potentials. So hopefully this makes sense so far. If your posts on your own Facebook wall about the giveaway aren't getting enough comments, you need to probably start growing your network more. Facebook allows you to have 5,000 friends. If you're not close to 5,000, you better start adding some more people, which Host Post will do for you if you do it the right way, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. So Host Post tracker, it looks like this. It has 10 little squares in it. So these say product post. I do 6 product posts. I have 6 people post about Thermify X or whatever I want them to post about this month. I haven't decided yet. And then I'll get those 6 people to do product. I do 2 about the opportunity, so 2 distributors. And then I do 2 about the giveaway. The reason I do about the giveaway is so I don't constantly have to keep posting about the giveaway on my page, because then people probably think it's a scam or whatever. So then it's going to grow your network even more, you guys. I've had 200 plus comments on some of these, so I'm adding so many new friends to my list and to my network, and then they're going to start seeing all of your stuff, you guys, it's just a all around thing. And there's so many trainings out there. I don't want to go too into depth. Did I do everything about the tracker? I think I got everything. I think that's everything about Host Post. Hopefully I didn't go too fast. And on the team page, I think somewhere we have scripts and stuff somewhere. So I'm not going to put them in the chat, but I might do a new training and then include all scripts and stuff. I think that's all I have though. Kate?
I'm gonna jump in really quick.
For it.
You guys, I used to hate post to post. I used to get so overwhelmed, and I used to just like not know how to track it and not know how to write it down. And the tracker makes a world of difference. Literally, like last month, I think I signed over 20 loyal customers, all from Host to Post, and I signed one today from Host to Post. And you might think that Host to Post, like it's a lot of work for not a lot of return at first. But the cool thing about Host to Post is you're growing your network every day, literally growing your network every day. So you're hitting all the steps that you should be doing every day with Host to Post, which is the perfect way to grow your business, because it's like killing 6 birds with 1 stone. And the other point of that is eventually all these people are watching your page. They're seeing what you're doing. They're looking at your results. They're seeing other people's results, and they want in. And even if they just hosted a post for you 3 months ago, they might become your best loyal customer or your best distributor or whoever, a part of your business, in June or in July. You just never know. So be patient with it, and go. You don't have to do like Brooke said, like 6 a day. Like if like 6 product posts a day, like hers might be her goal might be 10. Start with 5. Start with just getting 5 up, and then meet that goal. And then, continue it. Did we want to say anything else about Host to Post? Or start with
I had one more thing to add. So in January, you guys, I didn't have this tracker sheet, and I barely signed 4 customers because that's all we needed. I barely signed them, you guys. And then somebody, I think Ashley Pfluger or Rachel Jones, posted this tracker sheet. I printed it off, you guys. I signed almost 30 customers last month. I don't know what it is about writing it down and doing it every single day, but in January, guys, I had over 100 host posts on Facebook and barely signed 4 customers. February and March, I've signed way over 20, almost 30 customers each month. And I don't know if it's just from writing it down and keeping track. It's easy to follow up. I personally write down 2 comments on the post on my tracker sheet because on Facebook, these people are probably going to go delete those posts. And then you're like, this is just how I keep organized, and I don't want to lose out on all these people. So go print these tracker sheets off. They're on That's a Wrap. We might need to post it again. I don't know if we need to make an album maybe about it or what.
we could do that. We could put it in the files.
Yeah.
Or like what Ashley said. She said, I don't have a printer, which like we didn't have a printer. Actually, I'm just too cheap to buy ink. I'm going to be like literally the cheapest ambassador ever. But I did break down and buy ink on Amazon because God forbid I walk into a store. But she said, write it down in a notebook. Like just find whatever works for you to keep track of it. But for me, it was this tracker. So you could even write down your 6 boxes or whatever your goal is for the day. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Sammy. And she's just going to leave you with like one last thought. All of us are going to leave you like with one last thought, and then we'll jump off. All right?
Hey guys, I just think like don't limit yourself, but like go for what your goals and your dreams are. But don't let, like, my biggest thing is I feel like I can get overwhelmed with like I feel torn because like my family is kind of like everything to me. And I don't like to like not be with them. Like I'm sitting on the floor right now doing this with Hazen. Tim's right there. And like you can do it all. Like it doesn't matter. I think a big thing that I've like realized is making my business a priority when I choose for it to be a priority, and then enjoying my time with Hazen and enjoying my time with Tim. My business doesn't have to be all day, every day, but I choose like 2 hours when Hazen's napping. Like I set my booty down and I work hard because like I want that time when he wakes up. I want to have time with my family and I want to be able to cook dinner with them. And, you know, I do little bits here and there, of course, but I just think not letting yourself be overwhelmed can be really, really big. And so, yeah, being intentional and having a purpose. And I think just having that drive behind that. And I think for me, faith is really big. I pray a lot. So I try to pray about my business every night before I go to bed. It gives me peace. I can fall asleep easier. And it just like kind of gives me something to look forward to in the morning. So that's kind of my tips. Take it or leave it. I don't know. But that's what works good for me.
Oh, you're the sweetest. So what I want to tell you guys is to just like, I can't say this enough. Like the only way that you can fail is if you quit. Like I'm kind of in the same boat as Stacy. Like I've been trying to go triple for a year, and I don't know how in the heck it's going to happen this month, but we're shooting for it. And so if I would have gave up, like, so when I first started, my reason for starting was so that I could quit my job. I wanted to come home to my baby, and I was like determined to go Ruby in my first month, and I didn't hit it. And then I was determined to go in my second month, and I didn't hit it. And then finally in like my third or fourth month, I went Ruby. And think if I would have quit, like I wouldn't be here. Some of you guys wouldn't be here because I enrolled you. So you just have to never give up and realize that this is supposed to be fun. And the other day, like I was literally having a mental breakdown. It was the second to last day of the month, and my kids were being crazy. I felt like I couldn't get anything done. And And then I just had to like stop and remind myself that this is supposed to be fun, you guys. If you're not having fun, then you need to back up and figure out what's going on, why you're stressing yourself out so much, and just realize that you're going to make the money eventually. Like, it's going to happen if you keep with it. If you stay consistent and you post every single day and you message every single day, it's going to happen. So if I don't hit triple diamond this month and I don't get that $30,000 bonus, it's okay, because eventually I'm going to hit triple diamond, and maybe there's going to be a $60,000 bonus whenever I hit it. So you just have to and that just goes along with self-development, doing that every day. And I promised when I first started, I did not do self-development. I was like, that's not an income producing activity. I didn't do it for several months. And then once I finally started doing it, like, your mind, it just changes everything. And so that's all I can say, is just do not quit on yourself, because you're going to miss out on so many friends. You're going to miss out on so much money. And we're just excited that you're here, and just don't quit. That's all I have.
I love that, Morgan. That's so good. I just want to leave you guys with this. So it doesn't matter what you do, just do something. So to backtrack just a quick second, I, myself and Brooke, like, neither of us have children. Brooke never got a job out of college, you guys. She's done this the whole time because she decided to go for it. I used to work full-time as a dental hygienist. My husband's a doctor. We were fine financially, but I hated clocking in every day. I hated working 9 to 5, and then he worked 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. and I never saw him some days. So you have to find your why and then just go for it. Nobody's going to do it for you. I promise you, there's always somebody else working. If you don't know what to do, where to start out, who to talk to. There are how many millions and billions of people in the world. It works in so many different countries, you guys. So, like, it's not even just limited to the US. It is insane. So just do something, pray about it, work your booty off every day. I texted Morgan this morning. I was like, okay, I'm holding myself accountable. I'm going to do this, this, and this today. And guess what? I have done everything in my power to do all those things, and I have not got one of those things done yet. I work in the morning, so I will probably go to bed. But I will go to bed and I will pray, dear Jesus, let that one person sign up that I sent that link to, because the one thing I haven't got done today is I said I wanted to get one enrollment. I didn't care what it was. People have the link. People know that the BOGO, the buy 2 for $49 is going on. So I will probably go to bed after we get home. I had intention all day long. I worked with intention. I set my goals. I will wake up at 6 a.m. and do it all over again. So just get started. Know you're never alone, and set your goals. That's all I have.
Oh my gosh, I have all the feels. If you have all the feels, just drop a 4 real quick, because I just feel so good. I'm so excited. Okay, I'll leave you guys with just, I think so many people get caught up with comparing themselves to other people, and that will totally break your business. It'll totally break the camel's back, and you're going to be stuck. Okay. My biggest advice to you is just to stay in your lane and focus on yourself. It's like what I tell about my 5-year-old all the time, because she's always comparing. I say, worry about yourself. Have you ever seen that video where she's like, worry about yourself, worry about yourself? Literally, just stay in your lane and worry about yourself. Focus on your own goals, ask for help, and don't focus on the person who's constantly enrolling. Maybe they're going for diamond and you are just trying to get your 6 LCs because you joined last week. Well, that's okay. We all have different goals. We all have different work ethics, and we all have different whys. And if someone goes diamond in their 3rd month and you don't go diamond till your 18th month, that's okay. Take a step back, reevaluate, be really, really proud of what you've done and where you've gone so far. And if you're brand new, be really, really proud that you pushed submit. There's thousands of people in this world who want exactly this, a group of people who can bring each other up, a way to make extra money and a way to get healthier, yet they're too scared to push submit. and that's okay. But you know what you can do for them is just place that belief in them and continue to show up every day for your business and just continue to be you, because we all have something that's so different and so unique to bring to the business and to bring to our team. And that is something that should definitely be celebrated. So focus on yourself. Don't worry about what others are doing. Celebrate them, obviously, and share your your celebrations and your victories, because all of them matter and they're so excited. Like, I know in my team chat, we celebrate every single loyal customer, every single distributor that comes on, just because the little wins are truly what make the big wins. Okay. So just focus on yourself, worry about your own goals. And I cannot wait to see who gets their 6 loyal customers, gets those shopping sprees, who goes ruby, emerald, diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, president ambassador this month. You guys, I'm so happy that you're here. So happy that you showed up. Going forward, I was just talking to Kara. She is going to do a giveaway, you guys, for running your ADBB auto shipment. She doesn't know what she's going to give away yet because it's Kara. No, probably because she just needs ideas. So if you have any ideas, drop them in the chat. But she is going to do a giveaway for running your ADBB auto shipment. And we are going to continue doing Wednesday night team Zooms at this time. Each week will kind of be different. We might have some people who are absolutely killing it share what they're doing for those enrollments. We might have just like work and chat hours, and then we might have like open question and answer hours. It just depends on what the week is, what our goals are, what announcements they've made. But write this time down every single week at this time, and we'll try our best to record these so then you can obviously replay them if you need to. But thank you guys for coming out tonight. Brooke, I'm going to have you end it, and then we can all either go to bed or go to work tomorrow or do what you got to do.
Well, you all stole mine, but I guess just my biggest thing is it's a new month, you guys. If you guys were pushing for a goal last month, if you were pushing for Ruby, if you were pushing for Emerald, Diamond, or whatever it was, don't get down on yourself for not hitting that goal. It's a new month. We're all excited. They extended the diamond bonuses. Just be excited and get to work today, because we have 30 days to reach those new goals. And I'm just so excited to see where everyone goes in this business and what you guys can do this month. And just one more thing I wanted to say is just know that us leaders are all here for you guys. If you guys have any questions and you don't want to like put it in a chat or put it on our team page, you can message us separately. Message your enroller. We're here to help you. That's why we're here. And I love you all, and I hope you guys all have a good night. Bye, you guys.